Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is Maria, and today is a quick out the door. I just dropped something. Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is Maria. Today I'm doing a hurry, get out the door, put your face on, or maybe you're like me and you carry your makeup bag with you everywhere you go, and you're sitting in a parking lot or somewhere in your car and you're like, you know what, I want to put my face on real quick before I go somewhere and run into somebody. I don't know. So if you are that person and you want to see how I got this going on, go ahead and stay tuned to watch. Another thing is I bought a new lip product and I'm testing it out for you guys and letting you know my thoughts and how it worked out for me. Alright, so let's jump right in. Woo! Alright everyone, so let's get started. This is my bare face for the first time on the YouTube. And I'm going to go ahead and start out with the e.l.f. primer. That's all it says on the box. That's what I'm going to go with. So next thing is I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless foundation, and this is in shade 332. And even though I have really dry skin, I really like this foundation, and I just kind of stick my finger in there and do this. Now sometimes that can be a little messy because like between the transfer of your finger to over here, sometimes it drops down. The other thing I do is I try to get makeup into the cap right there, and I just dip my brush in there, and then it picks up what's in that little circle, and then I just buff it out. This brush is just a regular foundation brush. That's what the box said, and I just use that to blend this out. So a very important thing is to always make sure you blend it into your neck area. And the other thing too is if you usually don't wear your hair up or your ears don't really get to see a lot of the sun, then I would advise to just like lightly go into that just so that you do get an even tone. You can build this up to full coverage. It is not full coverage. Clearly there's a lot of stuff going on my face. So the next thing I'm going to go into is the HD Studio Concealer by NYX, and mine is in color beige or CW04, and I do the whole kind of triangle thing. Use as needed. I think this is okay, the concealer, for now. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take that same little sponge, and I'm going to go into my Wet n Wild contouring palette, and this is in shade Caramel Toffee. And I'm going to take some of that banana color and dip right into it. And I'm not going to bake, I'm just trying to set my concealer so that it doesn't move around. The other thing too is that it'll prevent from a lot of creases. So I've set my concealer, and I'm gonna go ahead and go around my eye here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take my contouring brush. This is just a regular brush, nothing crazy. And I'm gonna go into the dark side of this. And a good way to find where you can contour, just like for starters, roll your brush, and where it dips in and stops and caves in, you can go ahead and start in that area. That's the area I do, and I really like it. And then I'm also going to go ahead and go to my forehead. For some reason my forehead is really dark. I'm not going to do anything else. That's it. Light hand. The next thing I'm going to go in with is this Wet n Wild blush, and it's in color Pearlescent Pink. There you go. And I'm gonna go also into this and just go on top of my contour line, and I'm gonna go all the way back, and then I'm gonna stick just a little bit more right here on the apples of my cheeks, and there it is. I'm gonna go back into my contour palette, and I want to show you guys a little trick that I do, especially when, like, you know, you're just trying to get out the door. I'm gonna just go into both of these colors lightly, and I'm going to blend into my crease. And if for some reason you go in with a heavy hand, you can just go in with your lighter shade and even it out. Okay, so there it is. we went ahead and made our crease a little more defined, nothing crazy. And then the other thing is I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna dip it into my blush, and I'm just gonna add a pop of color right there, just right in the middle. I'm not gonna go anywhere else, just right there. I'm gonna do the same over here. We don't wanna go into our crease, just right there. And then that's it. Like, it just adds like an extra, that's just an extra thing. And that's sometimes what I do when I'm like, oh, I really wanted to wear eyeshadow or whatever. Just pop that color in, and that's it. That's all I do to my face. Now I'm gonna jump into the lashes, and I have the Lash Sensational, and this is the full fan effect. And then there's another one very similar to it, and it's called the Luscious Full Fan Effect. So what I first do is I go right on the ends of the lashes. Usually those are like the thinnest part. That's like the thinnest part of the lash. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go on the ends and go ahead and create some volume. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And then I'm gonna go in with the Luscious Full Fan Effect. And sorry I didn't show you, but this brush is like fat and curved. Where on the other hand, this one, it looks like a cone. Starts out big at the bottom, and towards the end, it just, it looks like. And then as I'm working through my eyelashes, I get closer and closer to my waterline. All right, so I went ahead and worked that in closer to my lash line so that I don't actually have to put eyeliner on. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this, the Great Lash line, and these are the, it just says big on the bottom. There you go. And that's the last thing I'm gonna go in with on the top lashes. Right, the last thing I'm gonna do, well actually since I have this out, usually once I finish right there on the top, I go ahead and go into my brows. And I've always done this, even before like brow stuff became a big deal. I've always just like gone over my, I'm already there with my mascara. I go in and I just tame them down. Usually I can't find anything dark enough for my eyebrows, and I just, with a light hand though, it's not like I'm trying to actually like brush through them. I have messed up, and then it's just like 2 huge caterpillars on my face. So there it is. Now I'm gonna go into my bottom lashes. All right everyone, so the bottom lashes are done. And one last thing I like to do is I always like to take like a spoolie from another, instead of like buying spoolies all the time, just run it through my eyelashes so they don't look clumpy, and it just like brushes through them. All right, so I went ahead and used the spoolie to spread my eyelashes out a little bit more, and that's it. Now let's get to the other part of this, is this Ciate Glitter Flip. And I saw this, and you're supposed to like smack your lips together, and it's supposed to get like super shiny. And this is the color I got. It's called Hollywood. And shout out to my husband, because he is the one that picked this color out. Let's see, are you gonna, there we go, Hollywood. He picked this color out. I was resisting this color. I didn't want to use it. I wanted to stick with a neutral color. Let's go ahead and use it. I have to wait 1 minute for it to dry out once I put it on. So I'll wait that minute, and when I come back on, then we will be ready to smack our lips together and see the magic happen before our eyes. All right, everyone. So I went ahead and waited the 1 minute that it says. And I know I sound funny. I just don't want to touch my lips together. So let's go ahead and try this, and let's see the magic happen. Regular color. Oh, it looks like I dumped a bunch of glitter on my face. Or my lips, I should say. So this really works. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. And I will let you know, I have already used this once before, and I will give you a couple of pointers. No, you cannot layer this on, so if you want to retouch it, you have to take it all off and then reapply a whole lip. It will last you all day. It's great. The other thing I will let you know, and I don't know if you noticed, is to not put chapstick on or anything too moisturizing on right before you put it on, because it will take a longer time to dry and it's not going to work as good. so you won't get all of this shine. So it is kiss proof. Woo! All right, everyone, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I gave you guys some insightful information on this new product that is out there. And one last thing about it is that it doesn't actually have glitter. I mean, it does, but it's not like that crusty, thick glitter that sometimes comes in a lot of products. It's a little different than that. And the more you smack it, or smack your lips, it like gets more glittery, more shiny. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. This really worked for me, at least in this color. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And do not forget to hit that big red button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you don't miss out on what I do over here. Hope to see you guys soon, and thank you so much. Bye!